No, no limits. So I go to the application after installation. If you succeed, this is what you will see. But then you need to remember the password that you use, the username and the password. So you use the same to log in. So once you log in, this is the interface that you are going to see. Okay. In the interface, you have the menus by the side. Okay. These are the menus. These are the menus. For reports, this is the last menu here. This for policies, and then we have for report here, how to generate reports. This is for settings, basically. The last one is for settings. So I go back to the first one. This is the first thing that you're going to see, okay? So once you see this, you need to create what is called a site, okay? And give it a name. So you create site. Let's say the site name is my CCQ lab. You can give it any name, okay? Under the site, this is where you create your assets. Now, you remember in the first slide of this chapter, the first thing we explained is what? Assets. And we say there are two types of assets. Who remember? Two types of assets. Business process assets, which is also called the physical assets, like the computers, the hardware, yes. And then information assets. These are what you have in your databases and application softwares that you have. So the same thing here, okay? Um, what type of priority do you want to give your site? Okay, so you can give site priority. Normal is okay. You can give a description of the site, okay? For example, you can say that, oh, I have another one with the same name, so I need to change it. My CCQ IDP. Yeah, it accepts now. So you can give a description. My IDP is intrusion detection and prevention lab for spring semester. Any name. So once you finish, you can always save. Okay, to be saving your unable to save the scan has existed the number of license. Let me see if I can delete one site. I think I've because I'm using free version, you know. Let me see if I can remove one of the sites. So I deleted all. Let me see if it will allow me now. Else maybe I've exhausted all my. So let me just simply use my CCQ lab. It accepts now and put it high priority. Okay. Give a description. Let me see. Still did not allow me to save. Okay. I will still continue, irrespective of what happened. So this is what you have here. If you want to add information about the organization, okay, and the site that you have, you can put it here. That's QA, CCQ, and fill in all this information. However, this is not necessary. It's not compulsory. Okay. So the important ones I'm going to assets. Okay. How do we create the assets? You need to create the asset based on IP addresses. Okay. Hmm. Let me go to CMD and say IP config. So these are the IP addresses I will take, for example, because I need to use an IP address that is currently running around the site. Okay, so I will use the one for my system. This is for the wireless LAN. This is for the Ethernet. I can use anyone, anyway. This is for the Ethernet also. Let me take this. I may need to have one or two assets. So I put it here. Once you put it, you need to press enter. Yeah, accept. I'll take another one for the wireless as an asset. Also put it here, so I have to press enter. Yes, so I have to now. In case if it is a database, okay, you need to give the name of the database. Okay, for example, I will say my database. And also you press enter. Exactly. Exactly. So if I try to do it now, it will not recognize it because I actually do not have any database with this name. Okay, but I'm just trying to show you how you can, yeah, as for information assets. So having done this, we go to, you can have asset groups. You can put them in groups if you want. Okay, you can put them in groups here, but we don't have to do the groups. So you can see your number of assets here is now 3. 1, 2, 3. So we go to authentication, or we can simply go to the templates, add credentials. Yeah, we can add credentials here. This will need account restriction. So I will just go to the template. Assuming I want to do a pen test, penetration testing, I will check this. There are a lot of vulnerability analysis that you can do with these two different types. Okay, so assuming I want to do a penetration testing, I will just check on the pen test under the templates. They give different templates anyway. You can check, you can see if this is for the SCADA audits, okay? And if you are doing auditing for the auditing course, if you want to do audit of your system, you can choose this one, full audits, okay? If it is vulnerability report related to DDoS attack, for example, you can choose this one, denial of service. So having done this, let me check this. Do we need another? Okay, you can schedule the time also when the scan will be done, or you can do the scan immediately. Okay, it's either you do it immediately or you can put it to do it at a later time. So if you want to schedule the time, you can come here and schedule the time when you want it to happen. You can create a schedule and put the time and date when the report will, when the scan will be done. So if you complete your scan, your settings, you now come here, save and scan. I hope it works now because it's telling me that I've used all my license. So let's see, scan. Yeah, so it's not scanning basically for me because I've used all my license. Okay. However, if it scans, it will just take some few minutes to complete the scan for these three assets because the assets we created are not much. Okay, after you complete your scan, you will come here under reports and generate report just the way we did it in PRC. Okay, so this is report. So you come here and say new report, okay, and choose the type of report. We are doing penetration testing, so maybe we call it pen test report. Let me see if we have pen test report here or the type of report. Okay, we have executive report. Executive report gives summary. It's a short report. But if you want to do full audit report, it will give you the complete report. It's a very long report actually. So executive report is mostly for executive summary. If you want to submit it maybe to your to higher management, they want executive report. They don't have time to read all the technical things that you do as a pen tester. No, they don't want to do that. They don't even understand it actually. So you just take executive report for them. Executive report will show you the charts and basically important things that the executives need to know. So you choose the type of file that you want it to be. In PDF, yes. And then you have to choose the site because I created many sites, but I deleted most of them anyway. So if you come here, you will see the sites will be here listed. So you choose the report is about which site. So you simply choose one and then you say done. Okay. The site I created just now is called my CCQ lab. So actually, if my license is still active, if I come here, I will see the name here. Okay, so I will just click on it and say done. Once I say done, it will appear here as one. Okay, and then I'll choose the PDF. Uh, then I'll say run. Okay, I can choose this also for schedule reports. Once I do this, I will click save. save and run the report. So it will run the report, and the report will come out for me as part of the reports that are here. These are previous reports that I have done with other students. Okay, but unfortunately my license is expired now. So let's see how the report look like. Okay, the license. No, once you install, it's free for you now. Maybe it's used for 1 year, then it's expired. The last time I used it was in October. So this is how the report look like. One of the reports that we run. This is another one. This is the executive type. Okay. You will see the vulnerabilities. The severity of the vulnerabilities will also be listed. Okay. These are common vulnerabilities. You will see all the statistics. So this is the type of report that you can submit to higher management because this is easy to understand. They will see the high risk vulnerabilities. If you have high risk in your organization, they will see it. These are high risk and need to be, and you can request for a budget. Now, in this case, it doesn't matter. The color is not, it's just it's the height of the bar chart, like this one now. This one shows high risk. This different vulnerabilities. Yes. So you will see it like this. Yeah. So also this is the percentage of the vulnerabilities according to the type of vulnerabilities that you have. For denial of service, this is the percentage. For information gathering, this is the percentage. Cisco assets, NTP assets, network assets like this. You will see all this basically. So this is how this report look like. I will stop the recording now.